Have you ever heard a random fact that just sticks with you, popping into your head at the most inconvenient times? Like during dinner with the in-laws or that awkward Christmas party at work. Here are 5 random facts to annoy your friends. 5. The MacGuffin. Alfred Hitchcock invented the term MacGuffin to describe an object or event that drives the plot but doesn't actually matter all that much. It's what gets the story moving. In The Birds are the MacGuffin, and in Psycho, it's Norman Bates's mother. Other famous examples include the suitcase in Pulp Fiction, the ring in Lord of the Rings, and Private Ryan in, well, Saving Private Ryan. But the funniest MacGuffin of all has to be Doug from The Hangover. While the movie focuses on the chaos, the whole plot revolves around finding Doug. He's getting married, and his bachelor party is what sends the guys to Vegas in the first place. He's barely in the movie, but without him, the movie wouldn't exist. 4. 5 Days of Birds. So, now that we brought up the birds, let's talk about something that's not so flattering. While he's one of the most respected filmmakers ever, his relationships with his female stars weren't exactly friendly, and none more so than with Tippi Hedren. As the star of the film, Hedren spent a ton of time with Hitchcock, and let's just say they didn't exactly hit it off. The tensions boiled over during that infamous scene where her character gets attacked by birds that have broken through the roof. Hitchcock, being Hitchcock, was determined to make it as real as possible, so he insisted on using live birds. For 5 days straight, Hedren was pelted with birds of all kinds. Can you imagine? The scene is only a minute long, but it's become a textbook example of what we see as iconic. However, it's hard to say Hedren's emotional and physical toll was worth it. 3. The unexpected, sexy superpower of the I voted sticker. No matter who you are, your gender, sexuality, political views, or religion, there are objects out there that will, whether you realize it or not, make your brain think about sex. This is known as arousal, or let's just call it getting turned on. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with an I voted sticker? Well, hear me out. According to research, every election day, that sticker becomes a weirdly powerful thing. Apparently, there's something about seeing that sticker on someone that gets the brain buzzing. Scientists say it's not about politics. It's about the message it sends. Here is someone who cares enough about their community to vote. It's a desirable trait, and yes, your brain might just turn that into something else entirely. 2. The sport you didn't know you needed. Tired of the usual sports? How about trying something a little more unconventional? We've all seen the rise of oddball sports like stick horse dressage and face slapping, but if that's a bit too intense for you, maybe toe wrestling is more your style. The rules are pretty simple. 2 opponents link toes and battle to pin each other's foot down for 3 seconds. Whoever manages to hold their opponent's foot to the ground wins. Easy, right? Believe it or not, this sport has a dedicated fan base, and there's even an annual world championship in the UK. Best of all, you don't need special equipment or training, just a foot and a willingness to get a little up close and personal. 1. Rocky Mountain oysters. Ready to dive into a hot plate of Rocky Mountain oysters? You've got guts. And by the way, I know a bull out there who's missing a few things. For those not in the know, Rocky Mountain oysters are deep-fried bull testicles. Popular in western states like Colorado, Texas, and Wyoming, these breaded and fried. Delicacies are said to taste like chicken, calamari, or even clams, depending on who you ask. The real taste? Well, that's all in the preparation. Sure, it takes a certain type of person to order bull testicles along with their burger and fries, but hey, as the saying goes, when in Rome, or in this case, the Rockies. That's all for today. Follow us for more facts.